So guys, I gotta be honest, I have no idea what timeline we're living in. It honestly feels like we live in a simulation with the stuff that's happening. So last time Trump ran all the way back in 2016, he had a moment of, this interesting moment where he decided, I'm actually gonna sit down for an interview with Alex Jones, right? And that interview for him paid dividends. Why? Because then Alex Jones became one of Trump's strongest soldiers moving forward. And even though Alex Jones postures as I'm an anti-establishment outsider, I'm against the deep state, he ended up supporting like the ultimate insider, the ultimate elitist, Donald Trump. So he's always had this thing where every now and then he'll step outside of the norm. So I'm not just going to do interviews with Fox News and CNN and MSNBC and the nightly news. No, I'll actually talk to these like outsiders, right? Nominal outsiders, I should say. 2020, I think he was a little bit more conventional in his campaign. By the way, it didn't work. 2016, it worked better to at least pretend to be a bit of an outsider. Okay. Now here we are in 2024. And I mean, he's coming apart at the seams, right? I mean, the argument he was making against Kamala the other week, like literally everybody, including his own staffers, were like, don't do this. It's not going to work. Don't do it. Actually, she just turned black. She's actually not black. She just turned black. That failed miserably. And by the way, to prove it, not only have the overall numbers flipped and now Kamala's the favorite, but also there was a poll from recently that had Trump 12 points up with independents. You know where that number is now? Kamala's up 9 points. Just a colossal shift in every way, shape, and form. So Trump's a little desperate. He's a little desperate. And in his desperation, he's thinking outside the box. So apparently his son, Barron, is a fan of Adin Ross. More on Adin Ross in a second. And Trump decided, all right, I'll go on this guy's stream. What the fuck? Why not? So what I can say about Adin Ross is this. Do yourself a favor and go watch the H3 podcast with Ethan Klein. They did, I think, what is it called? Like Content Court or something like that, where they go through Adin Ross and his like streaming history and what he does. And just go watch that whole, it's a long watch, but I highly recommend going to watch the whole thing. Because if you don't know about Adin Ross, this will give you the crash course on Adin Ross. To sum it up, he's basically like this Zoomer idiot who's been involved in like crypto scams. He knows nothing. He just got popular because, it's totally authentic and unhinged, and he's just streaming all the time and says wacky stuff. And so he's garnered himself an audience. So go watch the H3 thing on that so you could get the full picture of who this guy is. Okay, so Trump agrees to do this, reportedly because Barron is a fan of Adin Ross. By the way, that says a lot. And Trump's like, okay, fine, I'll do this interview with Adin Ross. So what follows is the most embarrassing interview I've ever seen in my life. And it's not close. Look, I don't care who you are. If you're going to sit down with somebody as immensely powerful as the former president of the United States and maybe the next president of the United States, the guy's running for president, it's not a question. You have to do research, know policies, ask probing questions. That's not to say you can't agree with Trump when you agree with him, but you have to ask interesting, probing questions that matter to people about policy, about how he's going to change the country. This is obvious. I shouldn't have to say this, right? But instead, we got an absolute fucking fluff job. And I've now concluded officially, Adin Ross is the dumbest streamer in the country. And it's not particularly close. So here, I'll show you a couple of moments from it. So he sits down, he does the interview. It's an abysmal interview. You can go watch the whole thing. But now Adin Ross, he gives Trump, I believe, a Rolex that's worth about $3,000. Some people are saying that might be an FEC violation. Whatever. Point is, he's sucking up to Trump, right? Then he does this. Watch.
Am I going to close the door really quick? Just I want to show him the rap. Sure. Check out this rap and let me know your honest thoughts.
I think it's incredible.
Am I going to close the door really quick? Just I want to show him the rap.
So as you can see, he's showing him, look, he's gifting him a Cybertruck that has the picture of him when he was defiant after he got shot. Which, by the way, that says a lot, right? A lot of these people who are like sycophants for Trump, it is 100% vibes-based. Now, by the way, vibes matter. I think they matter, for sure. But it's not just vibes. You have to care about fucking policy, too. If it's just vibes, you're an idiot, right? You're just voting based on dick. He makes me feel good. I don't care. I don't care if he makes you feel good. You shouldn't fucking care either. It's about what he's going to do, okay? Then we also have this. I'm showing you like the saddest moments, right? So here's, they dance. Again, this is all like you're like, let's just go viral and let's have fun with it. So here we go. There's, oh, look, they're doing the Trump dance, the double jack off some people. Yay. It was so sycophantic, it almost smelled like North Korean media, right? Like, dear leader has made amazing decision again. Like, that's the vibe of it. So let me give you some more on Adin Ross. Just some of the history here. Ross is linked to white nationalist Nick Fuentes, has hosted neo-Nazis, and has a history of inflammatory rhetoric. Now, let me just say up front, they're going to give you facts in this piece, but at the same time, I think it misses the main point about Adin Ross. It's actually not that he's some far-right extremist and he's super ideological. He's just a fucking idiot. Like, again, I'll show you that, but just know that as we read through this, they're trying to make it sound like he's like a Richard Spencer, like a committed ideological Nazi. He's not. He's just a dumbass. Okay. Ross has previously hosted Fuentes and advocated for him and other neo-Nazis to be allowed to stream on the platform Kick. In 2023, Ross called Fuentes into his stream to discuss the Day of Hate, a neo-Nazi call to action that was allegedly meant for supporters to spread anti-Semitic propaganda and cruelty. Ross told Fuentes that he was willing to help with rapper Ye's short-lived presidential campaign. Fuentes has discussed Ross and promoted his streaming content on his Telegram channel. During another 2023 stream, Ross hosted an anonymous neo-Nazi wearing a swastika mask with slurs written on it and a Black Sun neo-Nazi flag on his wall behind him. Ross streamed pornographic content to his viewers, many of whom are likely under 18 years old. Ross was reportedly banned from Twitch in February 2023 for displaying his Kick comment section to viewers, including racist and anti-Semitic messages. Ross is closely linked to the manosphere influencer Andrew Tate, more on that in a minute, who is charged with rape and human trafficking. Ross reportedly encouraged a fan to throw urine on a family member and joked about giving his fan $20,000 if he slit his brother's throat. In an anti-trans reaction video, Ross said that his pronouns are kill/them. Okay, so that's the kind of guy we're dealing with. Now, here's this brilliant mind of our time, this genius among men. He is going to give you a little bit of a political analysis here. You ready for this? He's going to talk about fascism and define it for us. Ready?
What does a fascist mean?
What does a fascist, he said, mean?
It means you are a far-right authorization on...
A far-right authorization. You mean authoritarian. Okay, all right, here we go.
Ultra-analytic, oh my God, ultra-analytist.
Ultra-analytis. The word is ultra-nationalist. I'm not sure I've ever seen anything this embarrassing.
Analyst, political ideology movement characterized by dictator leadership, centralized autocracy.
Centralized autocracy? Honestly, I'm starting to feel bad for even doing this segment. I feel like I'm punching down on somebody with special needs. I gotta tell you the truth.
Terrorism, forcible suppression of opposition. So I don't know what that means, bro. I swear to God. I don't know what the fuck a fascism is. I don't know what the fuck that is. Benito Mussolini and Giovanni
Benito Mussolini?
Gentile and Jason Stanley. Like, who the fuck are these people, bro? Never heard of my fucking life. What is an example of a fascist? Yo! All right, bro. See what I'm saying, chat? Like, this is why I don't fuck with y'all, bro. Like, dude, like, this is what the fuck I don't... Bro, I don't fuck with y'all, bro. I do not fuck with you guys, bro.
I got more brilliant political takes. So I guess in this clip, I guess this guy who he's talking to is sort of like prodding, like, so why are you pro-Trump? Like, why? Give me a reason why you are. And the true answer is vibes. He likes the vibes, and he wants more views to have Trump on, right? But he can't say that. So what does he do? You're going to love this. Here we go.
Give me 3 reasons why Trump is better than Biden. I'm not saying you're wrong. I just want to know if you're actually talking and you're not just a bot repeating
first
shit.
Of all, what happened with abortion is ridiculous. You should not be able to tell a woman what to do with her body. That's first of all. That's a woman's body.
You think.
Yeah, why are we doing this right now, bro, on stream?
You're so brain dead. You're so brain dead.
All right, Josh, do you have a sister?
Yeah, I have a sister, bro.
Okay.
Wait, you think Biden was the one that wanted abortion to be... That's what you think? That's how that works?
He's a president. He can, you know what I'm saying? He can not ban it. What do you mean?
This is painful. I don't need to explain this to you. because you guys are intelligent and you know things, right? But Adin, I hope he watches this clip. He's not going to make it through more than 2 minutes because I insult him too much, but he should. He should sit down and listen to his stern father give him, some discipline here and give him a talking to, okay? The way abortion was overturned is Donald Trump appointed many right-wing Supreme Court justices to the court. Now it's a majority conservative Republican court. That conservative Republican court, appointed by Trump, heard a case on Roe versus Wade, which is the abortion rights case, and they said Roe v. Wade is unconstitutional. So now we're going back to a place where the states get to choose their policies on abortion. And what happened is almost all the red states, 14 states actually did a total ban on abortion, near total ban. And then the other red states did very restrictive abortion policies, but not like a full ban, right? And then the blue states still have abortion, right? But that's what happened. It was Donald Trump Supreme Court picks who threw out Roe v. Wade and overturned the national right to an abortion. He blamed Joe Biden for throwing out abortion. You could make a highfalutin point of like, well, the Democrats didn't prioritize codifying Roe v. Wade in law beforehand, right? Like Obama didn't do it when he had a supermajority, and Biden didn't do it when he had a majority. They didn't codify Roe v. Wade into law, which would have been protected from the Supreme Court, overturning it as a constitutional right. You can make that point. That is not the point he's making. He's saying Joe Biden was the one who banned abortion. This is embarrassing. I don't even know what we're doing here, bro. All right, finally, this is what this guy's most known for. Talking to Andrew Tate.
You know this. I have work to do. I'm done. Where you going? I'm ready, bro. I'm really gonna do this shit. Y'all don't understand, bro. I'm really.
Look, fact of the matter is this. Trump is insane for thinking for even a second this might help him with his campaign. Adin's viewers are all like 12 years old, bro. They're like 12. These are children. These are most likely very undisciplined children who have a lot of problems. They're children. I don't know what the fuck this world is coming to, bro. You got Donald Trump talking to people like this. By the way, he's about to do an interview with Elon Musk coming up. And again, he thinks this will help me. Elon Musk has become such a fucking lightning rod and such a right-wing hack. They ain't gonna help you with shit. But hey, never get in your enemy's way when they're making a mistake, right? So by all means, proceed. Hey y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop. And watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.